The SPC4 600A gives the ability to measure and record SPC4 fastener load % data, whether it be directly after fastener installation or several years later to confirm joint integrity. The 600A system comes with a software CD that will install the ABT DAC software on a PC. After the software has been installed, open the ABT DAC application. The data logger status will display as disconnected or off if it does not detect a connected 600A unit. Use the data cable that is supplied with the 600A system to connect the SPC4 600A to the PC with the ABT DAC software installed. On the SPC4 600A unit, press the on-off button momentarily to turn on the unit. The data logger status on the ABT DAC software will now show a connected status. Pressing Set Clock sets the 600A clock to the local time of the PC. Use the Reformat Memory section to configure the limits of the data log by listing the number of locations to be measured and how many bolts per location. Set the idle timer to determine how long it takes the 600A unit to auto-shut down after being unused. Data format will determine the file format when the data log is saved to the PC. Pressing Receive Data will download the data from the 600A to the PC. Pressing Erase Memory will delete all saved data samples on the 600A. When configurations are done, close the ABT DAC program and then disconnect the 600A from the PC. Before beginning SPC4 fastener data acquisition, a calibration check should be performed on the 600A unit. A calibration reference gauge is supplied with each unit, labeled with a 0% and 100% end. Begin checking the calibration by attaching the 600A probe onto the 0% side of the gauge. Once confirmed, remove the gauge, turn it over, and attach the 100% side to the 600A to verify proper calibration. If calibration is required, bring the 600A to a clean workbench. Remove the 4 enclosure screws found on the back of the unit. Carefully remove the rear of the enclosure and use caution not to inadvertently touch any internal components found inside the 600A. 2 blue potentiometers can be found inside the 600A. With the 600A unit on, attach the 0% end of the calibration gauge to the 600A probe. Adjust the offset potentiometer as necessary until the 600A LCD reads 0%. Remove the calibration gauge and then attach the 100% end of the gauge to the 600A probe. Adjust the gain potentiometer so that the display shows 100%. Perform a final calibration check to confirm proper calibration has been achieved and reattach the rear of the 600A enclosure. Before logging your SPC4 fastener load percentages, it is recommended to clean the 600A surface face with a dry, lint-free cloth. It is equally important to clean each and every SPC4 fastener's datum disc surface prior to data sampling. Preventing and removing debris buildup on datum disc and sensor face surfaces are key to proper SPC4 functionality. The 600A has a variety of buttons located on its front panel which are used to navigate the data log position. Pressing the Look button will allow you to change the current set location in the data log. Pressing the Bolt button will allow you to set the current bolt of that location. Both the location and bolt numbers can be changed via entering a number with the number pad or using the up and down arrows. Pressing the Clear button while engaging either a bolt or location number will erase the set bolt or set location so that a new number can be entered. Once the desired location and bolt has been set, snap the 600A probe onto the SPC4 fastener of interest. Take a data sample by pressing and holding the Enter button for a few seconds until the LCD shows recording. This will take a data sample in the set location and set bolt number. After a reading has been taken, the bolt number will automatically be incremented by 1. If at any time the environment lacks sufficient light to see the LCD, the backlight can be turned on momentarily by pressing and holding down the backlight button.